As Shane mentioned, the barn has a $2 million maintenance backlog. Not doing something with the barn is not an option. That would be condemning it to fall to pieces, and we would lose that cultural heritage and that icon for MSU. Some student groups will be displaced by the SOB barn renovation, that's a fact. The fencing club and the dance club will likely be displaced by this move. However, Auxiliaries has committed to working with those students groups to make sure that they have space on campus to do those activities. And furthermore, we believe that the renovation is going to provide more space for student groups in the additional conference space upstairs, including a place outside of the food service monopoly that operates in the sub. So we think it will be a boon for students that the barn will be restored by Auxiliaries.
Thank you. And this next question is first directed at David and Mark. How do you plan to improve the technology on campus? For example, wireless in more places.
I gotta defer to Mark again, he's the technology guy.
I am a technology guy. I'm really passionate about functional technology. And I think that the appropriate technologies appropriately employed can do great things to increase efficiency. And so a few things that I have in mind is using functional technology just more within ASMSU, like recording Senate meetings and then putting podcasts of those up on the website, like same night. So if you students want to know what's going on in Senate, but you don't want to go and sit in a room for 4 hours on your Thursday night, you just pop on your iPod the next morning on your way to class and listen to it. Also using digital means to create more institutional memory. There's a lot of great repository software that can be used to create better institutional memory. Like right now, there's a problem where sometimes a resolution will get written, sent to Senate, like it's word processed, printed, sent to Senate, Senate will pass it, and then to get it back in the computer, it has to be scanned, and that's completely useless because it's not searchable, it's not indexable, it's in this PDF file that can't be referenced by posterity. So I think there's a lot of room for improvement within ASMSU by the effective employment of technology. And lastly, I have been serving as a committee on MSU's Learning Management Selection Committee, and I am pleased to say that we have a number of great proposals for a new learning management system to replace WebCT that will also increase the educational experience for students here at MSU.
Shane and I have talked about this at great lengths, and it is actually one of our platforms that we will be focusing on. I've been on Senate this is my 4th term now, and for 3 straight years I have served on the ETAC, Enterprise Technology Advisory Council, which is at the administrator level deciding what we need to do on campus to make to bring technology to students and make it work for everyone, and everyone who wants what, smart classrooms, that type of thing. We've been working very hard at that for already 3 years. We have the experience with that, as well as I've served on 2 of the My Portal committees, focusing on making everything accessible to students from one website. I know it's no one really likes right now, but it takes some time to iron these things out. With all these councils that I've sat on, and with Shane's experience as well with IT, I know we can bring this platform number 5 to reality and really help students make sure that we have internet access everywhere, computers available to everyone, programs available, and make this school something that you guys can really be proud of.
I also believe that I'm uniquely qualified to create better efficiency for ASMSU and campus-wide through technology integration. Reference the Procrastinator Theater website. Reference our campaign websites. These are websites that I've created. I'm fluent in HTML, PHP. I'm a CompTIA A+ certified repair technician. I'm a Microsoft certified professional for the repair and maintenance of Windows 2000 and XP, working on Vista. And I'm well versed with IT best practices and technology integration best practices that can be used to improve the efficiency of ASMSU and MSU as a whole.
This first question will be directed at Mr. Presley and Mr. Pasquay. What will you do and do you do to foster a sense of community on campus that transcends divisions of race, gender, academic disciplines, and extracurricular interests?
Ooh. Well, really briefly, as far as academics and political differences, I don't know if you guys have seen the IT computers on campus, but that has the split screen of the presidential and vice presidential candidates. That was my idea, and I think I can work really well across political boundaries. I have worked with the Office of International Programs, and specifically Pat Chiava, in Conversation Partners, and I am currently a tutor with the ASMSU tutoring program, and I have a number of students who are Native Americans, who are really opening up to me not only with the tutoring concerns, but also the concerns in Native American health, which is almost exactly what I'm going to be proposing to the Truman here in Seattle next few hours. And I have been involved with so many different people. I can really see the quality that each can bring, but I also know the limitations of just focusing on one ethnic group or gender. So combining all of those together with, again, versatility and diversity, I think that it'd be something that I could greatly enhance here on campus.
A lot of you may or may not know, but just even in this combination right here, if you even look at diversity of religion, I'm Jewish. That brings a perfect point. You see it a lot. People trying to. I don't even know where I'm going with that, but we'll keep moving. But I mean, with not only with different religions, but serving in the community. In this community, I've served on 2 different boards which focus on bringing the realization of diversity in culture, such as one Montana. We obviously do view as mainly one type of culture, and if we can bring those all together, with my experience working on those boards, I know that we can bring that to our administration in the student light as well.
Mr. Kettle and Mr. Eggy, would you like a chance to respond?
Yeah, thanks. I guess I would just start with sort of our basic academic backgrounds as far as kind of bridging those gaps. Again, I got a degree in biology undergrad, now I'm studying film, and Mark is also double majoring in econ and history. So I think we have a good range of just experience in departments across campus. And I think that ASMSU is in a good position. The associated students at U of M actually draw lines around party lines, and you campaign as either Democrats or Republicans. And I think MSU has been very open and good about that. I think that's one of the strengths of our organization. I think really the best way that we can promote diversity on campus and really get involved with that and make sure that everyone's view is heard is, again, to foster that strong student voice and that transparency within ASMSU, that we're willing to address concerns from a variety of constituents and a variety of views. And I'm definitely willing to work from that perspective and look forward to working with a variety of ideas.